So here is an example, like how we're going to like place all the UVs. You can see face separately, your arms separately, your fingers separately, your torso, body, and everything. Like each and every part is a separate UV tile all together. So each and every individual part you can texture separately, but after combining everything on this, not like this, not showing anything. Okay, we should have completed this. Like it will show all the textures, everything properly. This is like something I modified. I was doing something, so it's like all messed up here. So each and every part will be separate, and you have will texture everything properly, and then we start doing our displacement, normals, and everything. So UVs, this is the most important thing. Make sure after importing that file into our Maya, we have to place all the UV like this. Then we can start texturing. This is what we have to do. I'll show the entire process. So no need to worry about that. So the same UV thing I have to do in my pose model as well, like T-pose model. Then you can unwrap it and texture it and then pose it. That also works perfectly because I have posed it already. So I'll unwrap the pose model. So that will, like, because it's just one single pose, because I'm not going to drag it or anything. So for this, this will work perfectly. Like it's kind of like you have to unwrap it nicely and then use it. Like let's see, you see, let's see, import it here, select the model, this mode. You can see I have all these things separate. So what I'll do is, because by default, uh, this particular we like if you want, I can show the retopo thing. That's quite easy. Not that difficult. It's just because we use a base model where we already have a decent topology. So that's why I asked her to use that topology base model so that we can do it. Or if we want to retopo, we can definitely do it. For that, we have to bring a decimated model here. Okay, I'll do the retopo things because that step we should not miss because that is something very important. So is before pushing into UV, we'll do the retopo things. I'll show the retopo. It's a stage. It's a very important stage. But as we have used a base model where the topology is almost correct, we already have like decent amount of correct loops. So we can definitely skip it, but you should know the process of retopo. So I'll show the retopo process. That's a good thing. I'll show that the entire process so that you will be able to understand how to decouple the entire model and loops, position, and everything, and how to create it. I'll show that, and then we'll just simply move to unwrap. Yeah, we can do that. That will be way nicer. Okay. We'll do decouple, no problem. That is something like it should be. So like this, you can texture it and we'll start Real to So we'll start Real to from tomorrow. and I'll show the entire process, like how to create a vtopo. And because we had a base model, so topology is kind of fine here. So I don't have to do anything on this model. But most of the time we won't have a base model, so that time we have to recreate, and that time we should retopo the model in T pose, because in this kind of pose model, retopoing will be really difficult because we cannot use symmetry. It will become very difficult. So we'll do this. We'll fix everything and retopo and modify. Yeah. Anyway, like few things anyways I have to retopo: this stone, this rock, slot, fish, eyes, teeth, all these things. Anyways, I have to retopo. I'll do that. Save my file. Okay then I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, try to finish as much as possible. From tomorrow, we'll start to on the T-post model. I have to decimate the model, bring it to Maya, and then start to the entire mess. I'll show you the entire process, and it's kind of very easy, not very difficult. And Maya retupoing is very easy and convenient, and it's quite simple. If you sit for 2 hours, you can redo the entire model. You can create the entire model 2 hours, 3 hours very easily. There are like some basic fundamentals, like you need to understand like how loops work and how animation works. That is something I guess you all know, like rigging and all. So it will be really easy to do it. You just have to mark those points and connect all the points in between. So it becomes really easy to create. So we'll do that. So, and eyes and all these things. Because lens is not there yet. Lens also have to create. Plus that tear, eye tear gland, and plus this below there's a glossiness part separately. You have to create that as well. Okay, then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Complete your model as soon as possible, so that you can finish everything on time. Okay, chalo, bye bye.
So submission
Yes.
date? Submission date, sir. Final submission.
Final submission there's a time, there's little time. So, but in between submissions is required. Where is submission? Like only few people are a few like few of them are submitting. Rest everything I don't know what you guys are doing. File submission you have till around I guess around three more weeks. So 3 more weeks, maybe around 26, 25, 26 most probably. We have decent amount of time. So within that time, we can easily finish everything. Okay. Chalo, bye bye. I'll see you tomorrow.